Welcome to the stream, guys. My name is Carlo. I'm your host today, man. It's gonna be only me today. Today for the live stream. Give me one second. I gotta switch that. What's up, you guys? My name is Carlo, man. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the live stream. Today it's not gonna be two of us, unfortunately. It's gonna be only me because my boy Brandon got a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot going on today, but the show was already scheduled. He told me at the last time that he got some stuff he got to take care of, but since I really put everything together, I was like, why not do it by myself? I know it's gonna be a challenge because usually it's two of us that do the show, but we have a lot of topics, man. So I'm just not gonna like let because I already plan everything, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do the best that I can for the show today by myself. So if it's your first time here, man, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a great show solo today. So give me 1 minute and then we'll be back after the break, everybody. Okay.
It say take a shot if you like golden showers. I do.
Oh, look at my African American over here. Look at him.
Will you shut up, man?
Listen, who?
Guys, like I said before the intro, today is gonna be just me. My boy Brendan is not here, man. He got a lot of shit he gotta take care today. Just like I said before the break, before the intro, the show was scheduled for both of us to run it, but he got some shit is taking care of, like some car insurance, because he got a deadline to take care of that. So like I said, I already planned the whole show, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not just gonna let it reschedule it, you know what I'm saying? Since we have a lot of topics, a lot of shit been going on lately in the news, you know what I'm saying? The MTV awards thing, you know what I'm saying? Cenat and Wale joint. So we're gonna talk about that, and then we got a lot of shit we're gonna talk about. So like I said before, it's gonna be me and only me today. Your boy Brandon is not here. So let's start with this right here. Let's see if I can put this on the screen. Give me 1 second, guys. There you go. This is Clarissa Shields, you know what I'm saying? The new girl of your boy Papoose, man. Bro, I'm really, to be honest with you, bro, I'm really happy with Papoose, man. Papoose seems like a really good guy, man. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunately, man, he was trying to make a thought a housewife. You know what I'm saying? Oh, give me a second. So Brandon is here, so let me give me 1 second, guys, because Brendan just send it to him. So let me do that. I thought he was not gonna be here, but give me 1 second. Brendan is gonna be here. Give me a second. apologize, guys. I apologize. You alright, bro?
Bro, I'm stressing like shit. I can't get no motherfucking insurance for this motherfucking car, bro.
You know you live, so we already live. I was doing it by myself.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so don't say anything crazy though.
Oh yeah, man. I'm sorry for the late
No. I saw your text. I was like, all right, man. So you gotta do what you gotta do. Since I already planned everything, you know what I'm saying? I was like,
so where you at? What you talking about right now?
I just started actually.
Oh, okay.
Like literally, hold on, literally like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was like, I tried to. So many people. I was like, I tried the last one. The office was closed. I was like, damn, what's this app? Well, maybe I'm gonna have to just try again tomorrow. I got till Thursday. I ain't trying to switch a whole nother car because they ain't got no other cars there that I fucking want, bro. Like that shit is.
Is it because of your history? That's why they ain't trying to give it to you?
Yeah, remember them 2 motorcycles I had? They were stolen. Them claims.
Yeah, that's gonna be it, man. You know what I'm saying? When you're, yeah, man, because the insurance, they don't like to spend money, man. You know what I'm saying? Once you have a couple accident claim and shit, you become like a risk to them. So that's how they look at it. They don't like to spend money. They just like to take your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's how that shit goes, man. It's a scam, really a scam. I haven't had an accident in years, and they still take my shit. You know what I'm saying? And then if you don't pay that shit, they call DMV and like cancel your fucking license and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the actual fuck? You see what I'm saying? But that's the system, man. That's how that shit works, isn't it? That's how it goes, man. But what you gotta do, man, you gotta do it like early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Around like 9, because I suppose that's when all this shit open.
Nah, because I thought I had everything already together. I was just supposed to be paying and shit. And as soon as I'm talking to the people to get the shit situated, they start asking me stupid ass questions that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And then I spoke.
Why don't you do it online?
I already knew what it was, huh?
Why don't you try to do it online in a computer or your cell phone or anything, instead of speaking to somebody?
Oh, I ain't know you.
Because that's how I get my shit. Yeah, man, like go online, like type insurance, car insurance, and then you put your zip code. All of them gonna pop up. That's how I got my insurance. I don't speak to nobody. You didn't know you can do that?
Nah.
But you don't need to speak to nobody to get insurance, to get insured, like car insurance. You just go online, just like type, just type like car insurance quote. Right? And then you're gonna see a bunch of them, and then you're just gonna put your zip code, and then they're gonna see like which one in your area is available. You know what I'm saying? Which car insurance in your area, and from there you can put your information. If you qualify, you qualify. You don't need to speak to nobody, really.
Let me try that way.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need like to. Yeah, you can do it like when we get off in your phone. Try it. Because like whenever I get insurance, I never speak to nobody, never. Unless there's something. If I get into like an accident, somebody hit me. Like one time somebody hit me, I called. But usually I don't. See what I'm saying? Yeah. But let's get it, man. So I started this show, man. We had a lot of shit, bro. I started this show. I was talking about hold on, give me a second. Well, I didn't say much about it, but we're not gonna stay too long. So I know you got shit to do, man. I'm kind of tired too. But there it is, man. This is Papu's girl, man. You know what I'm saying? Croatia Shells. Before you got here, man, I was saying, man, I'm happy for the nigga, man. I'm happy for Papoose. You know what I'm saying? I think you find a good one. I think this, I don't know, from what I've seen from Croatia, I think she's a good chick. Now, like I said, you never know. You see what I'm saying? She's a boxer. That means she's a little masculine and shit. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But you never know. But the way this chick representing him, talk about him in public eye, I think I don't think I saw that from Remy Ma. What do you think?
You're right.
I mean, you see a couple clips
it's a different
here and there. Yeah.
Remy Ma got that street cred, that street shit. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't conditioned. That
Right.
street shit ain't got nothing to do with the boxers. That's two different conditions. You ain't got no win for that.
Only thing I must say, man, I think Papa Slim like them like strong ass like street
Masculine women.
Yeah, I swear, bro. Like you, bro.
The woman that
You went from a
the
chick
woman that you don't mind saying, go see
Yeah.
what that sound was.
I know. Which one?
Huh?
What you say?
I said he deal with girls that he don't mind telling them, and late at night go see what that sound was.
That sign what? I can't hear
That
you.
sound was. You don't get it?
I don't.
He like women that when y'all late at night, and y'all hear something like somebody in the house or something.
Oh yeah,
go see what
it's
that
your
is.
turn now, man. It's your turn. Like, go check what that shit out.
Exactly.
I see what you say. I don't think Papoose is a Papoose. Look, I think there's men like that. Like that doesn't mean the pussy. You know what I'm saying? They're just like masculine looking women. You know what I'm saying? There's men like that. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Like if you went from like Papoose to that chick, that mean you already know this guy. You know is not kind, but is what's the word? You know what I'm looking for? Type. Yeah, you know his type. So she was at a BET Awards. The BET Award 2025, man. I think that was a success. Did you see anything?
I think a little bit.
Yeah, because they have like all of the top artists there. You know what I'm saying? Because last year they get a lot of criticism. You know what I'm saying? Because last year that shit was whack.
Trash. For a couple years, it's been trash.
Yeah, but I think they're trying to like up the level a little bit. I think this year they did a very good job doing that because they got a lot of most of the top artists were there, so that's great. But like I said, like Croatia Shields was there, and then they were asking her about like her relationship with Papoose. So she about like I mean I think the main question was like if there were a fight between her and Papoose, who's gonna win? You know what I'm saying? So here's what she got to say about the whole situation.
You are glowing, like you're glowing, and we know you've been very public with your new love in your life. He's right there. Hi, Papoose.
Papoose, what it do?
How does it feel having your relationship on display now in front of everybody?
Well, I've always been public in my relationships. I was taking a different route with Papoose because he is a celebrity, and I personally told myself I would never date celebrities. Me being honest, because from my knowledge, celebrity men were like, I've had NBA players, NFL players, everybody tried to talk to me, and I just was like, ugh, you guys are not it, you know? So I was kind of like against celebrities and everything. So meeting Pap, he changed my perspective, and I enjoyed having our relationship private for the months that we had it private.
Yeah.
But now that it's out there in the open, it's like, it's whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I don't mind displaying my love for him. He don't mind displaying his love for me. And hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Now I saw the video where Papoose was like had the mitts up and y'all were going
Sparring.
y'all was sparring. I said, be careful. You know what I'm saying? How does it feel? Like, do you think you can whoop your boyfriend at?
No, I am really happy that Papoose knows how to hold the pad.
Okay.
And
he was going crazy.
And I have, out of all the men I've dated, I'm like, I gotta watch this one. I was
flinching.
I know y'all seen him holding the pads for me, but I hold the pads for him also.
Yeah.
He ain't never gonna show y'all his shit.
Okay.
He show y'all mine, but it's one time he almost hit me, and I said, man. but he punched really, really fast and hard, and I'm just happy that he loves the sport like I love boxing.
Good.
So I don't think I can beat Pap up in the fight, but I also tell him, don't play with me.
Oh my goodness.
Don't make me turn to Clarenzo on you.
Okay.
That's my ego. Sorry.
With Clarenzo or Clarissa. Okay?
Right.
We don't want no smoke. But
Well, I'll tell you that, but I do like she's aware. You know what I'm saying? even though she's a champion, she's a great boxer. I watched her box before. She's a great boxer. Also, she's aware that she's a female. A lot of women is this same shit. One time they were asking like I think they asked Ronda Rousey. You know who that is, right?
Who?
Ronda Rousey. She's an MMA fighter. Ronda Rousey. You know who she is? Yeah, she's an MMA fighter. They ask her like, "Oh, can you whoop like some men in the MMA?" She was like, "Fuck no." You know what I'm saying? There's some, you know what I'm saying? She's aware she's a female, but there's a lot of women will say, "What the fuck you mean? You're the greatest female ever. Why can't you beat these niggas out? You know them niggas ass and shit." Bro, what women don't understand, a lot of women don't understand who's delusional, because a lot of them they be watching like Wonder Woman, you know what I'm saying, and then they think that they can whoop a man's ass. In reality, you can't. There was a study that was done. They say whenever a boy turn 14 years old, he can whoop 95% of women. 14-year-old boy, if he's going like toe to toe without no like restraint or anything, he can literally whoop you. By the time this nigga turn 18, no women can literally beat him, unless, you see what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
That's what, even though she's like I said, the greatest boxer right now, she's aware if they were to have a world fight between her and Papoose, you know what I'm saying, she know what's up.
She know ain't nothing going on. If shit really got going.
Yeah. But I mean, what do you think, man? You think I like the way she was presenting the nigga too. What do you thought about the whole shit?
She ain't got no choice but to.
What do you mean? I mean, she got it going on now, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, she said she got a lot of doing.
She still, if it wasn't for her boxing skills, she would still be below average.
True, but yeah.
There's no but, sir. There's no but.
I mean, yeah, you're right. But at the same time, she worked her way there, though. So you cannot.
It don't matter if she worked her way there. She ain't had no choice because her looks wasn't gonna get her there. So she had to work her way there.
Okay, so she's already there. So there's no need for you to say, "Oh, she's already there." The fact is, she's there. She really has done the work. You know what I'm saying? She's not one of the most beautiful chick. I do agree with you. Last time I fought through from it, but now I see it. I think Remy Ma is way beautiful than her. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to fight it. You know what I'm saying? But I see it. She's not a bad looking chick at all. You know what I'm saying?
Both of bitches was ugly as shit, nigga.
But I think Remy Ma is way beautiful than her. But I like her personality and character a lot more than Remy. You know what I'm saying? Remy looks like somebody that's ungrateful, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? A nigga spend all that time taking care of you, come to see you after you pop some, you know what I'm saying, behind bars all them years, and then you go look a copy and paste. Somebody that look like the nigga you just, that's not even like a copy and paste. This is like bootleg Papoose. She took a broke one, you know what I'm saying? And fuck on him.
I mean, well,
you got the flow, bro.
You ain't really got. I mean, you gotta think about it. She's made it mainstream in her profession. She's elite in her profession. He's elite in his profession, but not to extent as her. He's elite in his profession, but it doesn't show because he wasn't willing to give up his morality and his manhood for him to be top tier in what he do. So he had to be behind the shadows. So as far as that, he's still going to be a yes man to some extent because she's the money. She's the bag.
I mean, you're talking about Remy?
No, talking about Clarissa.
Okay.
As far as him dealing with Clarissa. When he was dealing with Remy, I don't know if Remy was the bag. Cause what the fuck? What was Remy doing? Remy wasn't putting out no music, so it ain't.
Yeah, but I think Remy.
They said it like Papoose was taking care of everything.
Yeah, it's because she was in jail. That's the thing.
Point. Thank you. So.
No.
Even when she was out,
no. I think she wasn't. No, I think no. I think she spent a long time in jail, man. You know what I'm saying? when her career was at peak, she was in jail. You know what I'm saying? Because she beat Nicki Minaj in a battle. You remember that? A rap battle.
I don't remember that.
Remy did.
Nah.
Remy is like that when it. Bro, you can look at it. I'm not even capping to you. She did. That's when that's the reason why on the track, the diss track that Nicki and her got. That's the reason why Papoose said that he was the one that wrote the diss track for her. Remember? We talked about
what
that.
I just said, Remy or Papoose.
No, what do you mean? But it's not about like no. Look, it's about the popularity. You can be the greatest MC, but if you the fans, if they say you are, because they are the one that's gonna buy and sell your shit. Because at the end of the day, we're doing that for the money. If you're not selling, that it doesn't mean anything. Really.
No, you're right. But if the fans didn't know that Papoose was writing her shit until Papoose said he was writing her shit.
Right? Do you think they care?
Yes, they care.
No, I don't think they care. I think, but that's why you don't understand. I don't think they feel.
People that
She's
do.
No.
I'm not talking about everybody, but it's a lot of people.
I'm trying to make a point because you don't see the point. Females who supporting Remy, the females, right?
To the females,
bro. I'm trying to make a point. You keep cutting me off. I'm trying to make a point, and the point I'm making is fair. The people that supporting Remy is the female, the women, right? I don't think women really care if she wasn't writing her music or not. Now, if it come out that Kendrick didn't wrote, you know what I'm saying, didn't write, Not Like Me or Not Like Us, that's the song, that's the name of the song, right? If it come out shit, he didn't write that shit, that would have been the biggest news or the biggest fraud that ever happened in the rap. But when it comes to female rappers, I don't think people really care.
You keep saying women is the only. No, they don't. Bitches like Remy Ma, Glorilla, Nicki Minaj, niggas listen to them too, equally.
Nah, man, you cap, bro. You cap.
Man,
I'm not gonna, bro. Look, who's gonna say?
There you go.
Maybe Nicki. Look. Maybe Nicki, because Nicki is like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, but nobody gonna say, you know what? Let me put like a. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like Gorilla, most of it.
I'm not lying to you, bro.
You really take like men. Look, you really take men.
Willingly.
No, let me ask you this. You really think that men listen to Gorilla like equally like to men? Like to women? The same percentage?
Nowadays, yes. It's sad to say it, yes. It sickens me. Yes. I've heard a lot of niggas in their man car cranking Glorilla, cranking Sexy Red. That stupid ass shit. We had this conversation. You know a nigga we used to work with that did that stupid ass shit. That was singing that shit as a grown ass man. You come on, bruh. You know it's out there.
But stop, look, that's not equal. That's the thing. You say
no,
equally.
That's not equal. That's just one nigga that you saw. Imagine out there in the world when you driving, going home or going places, and it's all niggas listening to female rappers. Because at that time, it's only the female rappers that's cranking. I ain't gonna lie. Everything that Glorilla come out with is cranking. That's unisex music.
I see what you're saying.
She ain't just making music for females. She's making music for both genders. That's what I'm talking about.
I see what you're saying, but I still don't think it's equal.
No,
though.
I understand.
But
I
like I said, Remy is like that.
No,
I think what kills her career is the amount of time that she spent in jail. You know what I'm saying? I think that's one of the problems. When you spend that time,
in jail?
Like almost 7 years. I think 7 years.
Oh damn!
In 7 years, that can destroy your career. You know what I'm saying? Because 7 years is a lot of time, man. You see what I'm saying?
It is.
Because the fans that you have here, they grow.
Niggas that was gonna make it to top 10 though. She was never gonna be an A-list rapper. She was never going to be on Nicki's level. Sorry.
No, I mean, yeah, for a fact. Nicki, even though she did beat Nicki in the rap battle, but Nicki is more mainstream. It's a fact, man. I'm not making that up.
Level. She never got on Glorilla's level. Glorilla be coming out back to back with hits and number ones. She ain't never did that. And Glorilla is new.
Yeah, but you cannot do that though. You cannot do that. You cannot You cannot compare like her, like Remy and Gorilla like that.
Yes, I can.
You see what I'm
They
saying?
both
It's what you don't
female
understand.
rappers.
But you gotta look at the but here's the thing.
Whatchamacallit, Glorilla did more music-wise with the time she had than Remy did with the time
All right,
that she
let
had.
me make my
Sorry.
point. Don't cut me off. Let me make my point. Here's the thing. When Remy went to jail, she got like a fan base. She spent 7 years in jail. Those fan base grew out of it. You know what I'm saying? These people moved to other people. They probably moved to Gorilla or moved to a different type of style. Because 7 years, like I said before, this is a long time. You're not putting music out there. Your name is not really out there. Nothing is coming from you. So you lose the you know what I'm saying, the hotness that you have. You know what I'm saying? That you have. Now you got a new female rapper like Gorilla that come hot and ready. These people, they're gonna go to her. That doesn't mean Gorilla is a better rapper than her.
Yes, I do. Because at one point in time, Remy Ma was the new rapper, the new hot rapper.
Yeah,
Remember
but she went to jail though for a long time.
As the new hot rapper.
She went
She never
to jail
seen
for a
the
long
hype like
time.
Glorilla had as a new
She went-
rapper.
She went to jail. That's why you don't
You
seem to
keep
get.
Bro, how long was she rapping before she went to jail?
Bro, look, man, this is what you don't
So she keep
understand.
using that
Everything.
no, bro.
And then
How
bro,
many years was she rapping before she went to jail? We know.
and then
she
you
did
gotta
7 years
no
locked up.
you gotta make that point too. Listen,
What
you
point?
gotta make that point too. When Remy
Make
started
what point?
rapping, no, listen. Who's challenging those new female rapper right now? Who's really challenging Gorilla? But when Remy come out, there was a better female rapper than.
What does a challenge have to do with good music?
Bro, it's what you don't understand. It has a lot to do with it.
No, it
When
don't.
Remy
It's
come
either you
out,
putting
they got
good
there was
music or you
listen,
not.
bro. When Remy came out, there was Nicki. There was all those top female lyricist rappers that was putting out there. Now
only Nicki.
all those female
It was
rappers they
only
rap
Nicki.
about everything, man. It's not
bruh,
the same
it was
thing,
only
bro.
Nicki. No, it was only Nicki. The only bitch niggas, the only female people had to worry about was Nicki. There was nobody else. Nicki was the only one. So stop what you doing. There was no other female out there to be better than Nicki. She's the top.
I agree with that. I'm not, bro. I love Nicki. I think you know what I'm saying. I'm not, bro. I never said that. I never said Remy Ma is.
Nobody to entice you. You right. That ain't our fault.
But it's what I said, bro, and I stand on it, man, and I believe it 100%. I think her going to jail killed her career, point blank period. Now all the fuck shit that she
I'm
did.
not disputing that, bro. I'm not disagreeing you with your saying as far as the jail killed her career. I'm not.
And then I
disputing
do
that. You are
believe
right.
if Gorilla go to jail for 10 years too, that will kill her career too, because in 10 years,
look,
all those
look,
fans that she got
right,
now, they will move on.
Okay, hold on. Look, you right. Let's just say she went to jail for 10 years right now, right?
Yeah.
And then she came home 10 years later. Her career still would have been better than Remy's if they both did the time. If they both did the same time, her career would still be better than Remy's.
Why you think that? You think it's because like Gorilla is a better rapper?
Yeah.
What
She
makes
makes
you just say
better
that?
songs. She has more chart-topping songs than any bitch outside of Nicki right now. Everything she comes out with is hot. It's universal.
What about Megan, man? Bro, where you leave
She's done.
Megan?
Nobody's listening to her.
I know you don't like Megan, man, so I
It's
get
not
it. You
about-
bias
it's
on
not
when it comes
about-
to
it's
that.
not about. Listen, when Megan
Bro.
talks about. Listen, Megan talks about fucking and shit all the time. That's all them bitch talk about. Glow is talking about getting money, player shit. Like niggas rap just in a female form. She ain't just throwing her pussy and sucking dick in her music and all her music. She's relating to the real niggas out here that's getting money and like fly shit. That's what she raps to. She ain't selling. She might do her little look sexy little look, but she's not rapping herself to be a whore like Sexy Red and Megan. She's a rapper, female rapper, but she's not slowing herself.
Okay, now let me ask you a question, and then we gonna say one thing about that. Okay, give me like top 5 female rapper right now.
Say it again.
Give me your top 5 female rapper right now.
Top 5? I don't even got 5. I got 3.
I mean, you know, there's a lot of them, man. Like, I can't help you if you don't know the names and shit.
All right, top 5. Nikki 1, Kim 2. Nah, hold on. Nikki 1, Glow 2, Kim 3.
Say that again, my bad. I was reading something. Start over.
Nikki 1.
I agree with that.
Glow 2.
Okay.
Lil Kim 3. I don't know.
Bro, if you put in Lil Kim in it, man, you gotta put like, if you're going all the way to Lil Kim, bro, you gotta put like all the other like people.
You put it in yours. This is my list. This is my top 5. You put it in yours. Whatever you talking about. You said my top. Today's female rapper.
Because I was saying like Queen Latifah.
Today.
You don't think
that's a good one.
Yeah, I was saying, bro, you cannot put like Glorilla number 2 and Queen Latifah is not even. Bro, what is wrong with you, bro?
Okay. Nikki.
Bro, you really gonna put like Glorilla second and then Queen Latifah is right there, bro?
No, I'm about to reframe it. I'm about to redo it. Nikki,
you see, I'm helping you out, man.
Nikki, all right, Nikki.
The girl from the Fugees, man, like you cannot let her out too. I think she's number 2. You know what I'm talking about?
She's a singer though. She's not a rapper.
Nah, bro, she's a rapper. She do. I mean, she's a multi. What's your name again? Lauren Hill.
Lauren Hill.
Yeah, bro. She's a rapper. She's like that.
If you put her, if she's a rapper, then she's number 1.
I take Nikki.
Nikki moves to number 2.
I'm biased. I love Nikki. Nikki is from the Caribbean. You know what I'm saying? She's from the West Indies. Like
nobody came out and did what Nikki did.
Is what I'm saying.
Nikki is to what hip hop is what Curry is to NBA. Nikki changed the game for female rapping. And there's never been another Nikki or never anything close to Nikki.
I'm not denying that, man. I agree with you, bro.
Right.
Yeah. But go ahead.
So yeah, I'm gonna say if because I was looking at her.
You said Nikki.
She's a multi-talented person.
You said Nikki.
Huh?
You said Nikki, Queen Latifah.
Lauren Hill.
First?
Yeah. Lauren Hill first. Nikki second. Queen Latifah third. Lil Kim fourth. And Glorilla fifth. I gotta put Glow in there. She's too hot for me not to put her in there. She's doing too much. Me
personally, I think Nikki's first. Lauren Hill second. I think Queen Latifah is third. I think Lil Kim is fourth.
Girl,
and
that was her only hit. You talking about mega hit in 2017? What was another hit that she had, Gary? Outside of the mega hit, all the way up. I remember that shit was cranking. But what else outside of all the way up did she have that niggas was cranking? That you heard on the radio and would not turn? Give us something other than all the way up.
Gary Hall, man.
And I
what's up, Gary?
I asked my man, how long was Remy rapping before she went to jail? Because my man said jail.
It's what you don't understand. I think you're not. I see what you're doing, and it's not fair. You gotta look. Let me explain. I'm trying to explain. I see what you're doing. It's not fair. You know why it's not fair? It's a different time. When Remy came to the game, it was not easy like that to make it as a female rapper. It was harder. It's the same thing. That's the reason why we give Nikki all the props that she's getting. It's because she did something that no other female was able to do. You know what I'm saying? Queen Latifah wasn't able to do it. You know what I'm saying? Lil Kim and others wasn't able to do it. That's the reason why we give her props, right? When Glorilla, all those new female rappers came to the game, man, it wasn't really hard like that to make it. Because all you gotta do is rap about your coochie and then you'll be good. your booty hole and stuff like that, you'd be good. But you gotta understand, when Remy started rapping, it wasn't hard like it was back then, but it wasn't easy like it is nowadays for the females.
What I'm trying to get you to understand,
Because you really gotta be
Remy,
like a lyricist. You
bruh,
gotta be a lyricist
you're
to
right,
make
and
it.
she wasn't that.
But now it's the beats that's doing
Right,
for,
she
for
wasn't
them.
that though, and not only was she not a real lyricist, she was not using her body either. She wasn't being sexy in her videos and shit. She wanted to be like a nigga and rap like a nigga. So she was gonna be a nigga. We seen Remy Ma as one of the bros. We didn't see Remy Ma as a hoe, one of the hoes rapping. We seen her as one of the bros.
Yeah, I think you answered it.
And her rapping, her hardcore rapping, niggas ain't getting with that shit. We
You
want to
said,
see.
can you read it? Read it.
Nah,
So,
what I'm saying is she ain't really do anything with her career, even after she got out of jail, even though she had a mega hit. Gary Hall.
Why do you think that?
Outside of that mega hit, fuck that mega hit. That's just one hit. Glorilla got a lot of hits. Everything she come out with is a hit. You keep saying this one hit. I'm asking you, what other hit did she have outside of All the Way Up in her career? Because my man keeps saying that if she didn't go to jail, that's the only reason her career was sabotaged.
No. I'm not saying that if she didn't go to jail, her career would be like mainstream like Gorilla is. That's not what I'm saying. But I said her career would have been like more than
No,
it
it would have been exactly
right
how
now.
it is. It wouldn't have changed no way.
Nah, man, you
No
cannot
form.
say
It
that
wouldn't
though.
have
It's
got
not
better.
fair.
Huh?
It's not fair to say that though.
Yes, it is. Because nobody was listening to her.
Bro, she
All the
would
Way
have
Up
worked.
had features, bro. All the Way Up had features.
I know.
It wasn't just
I know. Fajo wasn't in it. I mean, wasn't it? My bad. But this is what I'm saying, bro. Like when bro, 7 years in jail, bro.
I understand that, bro.
This
but
is a
niggas
career-ending
listening to
like
Glorilla.
situation.
Niggas is listening to Glorilla solo with no features. They just listening to Glorilla.
Look, man, I think it's this is what I think. I don't care what you're saying, bro. I don't think Gorilla is a better rapper than Remy is. I think it's because
you might not think she's a better.
Hold on,
okay.
I'm standing on what I'm saying. Listen, bro, I don't think. Let me finish my piece.
Okay.
I don't think Gorilla is a better rapper than Remy is. I think it's a new days of rap, man. People support different thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the reason why she's getting all those support is because like she's a top artist, even though she makes good music. You know what I'm saying? Look, people don't really like
she is a top artist right now. Nobody's better than her right now. Right now, she is the #1 artist.
Bro, this nigga agree with you, bro. This like Gorilla is a better rapper than Remy.
Gorilla is definitely a better rapper.
Oh man, I disagree, man.
Be tripping, bro.
Listen, do you really? No, let me ask you this,
Hold on.
and let me ask you this, and I'm gonna move on. Let me ask you this one question: do you think Gorilla can beat Nicki in a verse?
What the fuck that got to do with her being better than Remy?
The reason why I asked you that is because Remy did. Remy beat Nicki Minaj.
No, Remy didn't beat Nicki in no verse.
On a rap beef. It was a beef.
No, she didn't.
She
No, she did not.
I can Google that shit right now. I'm not even capping to you.
It does not matter if she did not write it. She did not beat nobody. Papoose beat her. That's what you missing. But you keep making it seem like people don't care about the ghostwriting. We do. That's why Drake is canceled. We thought he was the best. But then when he found out he taken from everybody else and plagiarizing it as his own, he lost that crown. Sorry, bruh. If you got somebody else writing for you, you can't be the best at nothing. You tripping. If you ever thought Remy Ma was better than Glorilla, and this is the question I had to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
A person can be, and this is a true or false question for you. I don't know if you're gonna be able to understand it or not.
Go ahead.
But just because a person raps better than another person, does it mean that they automatically make better songs than that person? Does it?
I agree with you.
So you saying Remy Ma is a better rapper in your opinion, but Glorilla make better songs? Or does Glorilla make better songs because she's a better rapper?
This is a kind of like tricky question.
No, it's
You know
not.
what I'm saying? No,
an
no. The
honest
reason
question.
why, no. The reason why I say that is because, I mean, I do agree with you. You can make like a great music, but you're not a really like a good rapper. You know what I'm saying? And then you can be a good rapper and not be able to capture like the
Okay,
level of the fan base that, like, you know what I'm saying?
my
A
point.
low quality rapper, you know, able to
And
attract.
Remy Ma is a battle rapper. She's not even really an entertainer. She's a battle rapper. So she can only do but so much. Her genre, her reach only goes against somebody.
Okay.
She's not
Alright,
making
man.
good songs. You want a diss track? Go
Bro,
holler at
you
her.
said so how? Oh, okay. So how the diss track was so weak, and then he was able to beat Nicki. Here's the thing. I want to see if I can put this on the.
Nobody's
I don't know.
beating Nicki.
Can I have you read it? Can you read this?
Hey, before I read this, I just want to let you know. Put your face back on the screen.
Good.
Now that we know that it's official that motherfuckers be putting out fake news, just because you pull that shit up off the internet don't mean it's real.
But people was a witness to that though.
People always be a witness to lies. That's what make the lies thrive. The lies is always, it's someone always backing the lie.
Okay.
This motherfucker still saying Jesus really rose out of the dead after being dead. They really saying it's proof of that. And there's no proof. Yet they tell you that 3 days later after he died, even you
They
said,
say okay.
out
So
your
they
own
say
mouth,
that they say the beef
if you died for
between
more than
Nick.
5 minutes and they brought you back, you was never dead. Ooh, and not to get off subject, but I owe you an apology because I came across some shit, right? And this goes back to the old days when we was talking about, and we got into a big discussion in the back of the truck, and we was talking, and I was talking about we can't be the only life form, and it got to be other life forms on other planets and shit. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And you was telling me, I don't know, bro. I ain't never been there, so I can't say that. And my
It's common sense,
was
man.
what was my response to you?
I know I can't remember what you, but I know you were fighting it.
The mere existence of it lets you know it's something gotta be there. It ain't just there for nothing. Remember, I kept stressing that shit.
Right. What'd you find out?
Bro, that shit might not even be out there. All that other planets and shit, all that shit is a lie, bro.
You think it's a lie?
Ain't nobody never been to the moon or nothing. Let me ask you something. How is it that we got daytime and nighttime, right? But ain't
It's
no
easy
daytime
because
and nighttime.
because the
Ain't
Earth
no
is
day-
rotating.
Hold on. I understand that. I understand that part. That's what they told you. But ain't no daylight in space. So I don't give a fuck how you spin.
What do you mean?
Ain't no daylight in space. It's all dark. So where's the daylight coming from?
From the sun?
No, it doesn't work
No,
like
what?
that, bro. It doesn't
What
work
do you-
like that.
It's from the sun. From, I mean, what do you mean?
Okay, so time out. Where does the daylight come from on the days the sun is not out?
But the Earth is rotating.
You're not hearing me. You said it's because of the sun we have daylight.
Yeah.
I said on the days that the sun does not come out and it's daytime and it's still daylight outside just with no sun, where the fuck does the light come from?
From the sun. What do you want me to say, bro? What do you mean how?
How, bro?
The sun is hitting the Earth, and then we get sunlight. We get like daytime, and then when the Earth is rotating, you know what I'm saying? Bro, it's what you don't understand. When it's dark here, there's some other place on the planet where it's like sunlight. You know what I'm saying?
You're
and then you
missing
can
what I'm
literally
saying.
see
You're
that.
missing
You see,
what
like,
I'm saying.
if you
You're
look, if you
missing
look
what
at
I'm
listen,
saying, bro.
if you look at East Coast and West Coast, it's like three hours different, right? So
Bruh, you're talking
sometimes
about
when
the
it's
world,
dark
bruh.
here, it's sunlight in the West Coast. So it's because the Earth is rotating.
Listen to me, bruh. You're talking about, bruh. You still talking? Listen to me, bruh.
Go
The
ahead,
way you're
speak, bro.
speaking, you're
Speak your
speaking
mind, man.
inside of the world. Listen. You're speaking as if we're inside of the world. We're living, right? And you're talking about the sun from the outside, right? But from the outside, it's all darkness, and then it's the sun wherever it's at. So how the fuck does the sunlight pass through all the dark, but never lights up the dark, but just lights up our planet for 12 hours? And we constantly spin.
Okay, all you're saying is when the sunlight hits the other planets.
You a question.
So you're saying like the sunlight only hit like line like the
I'm not saying
what's the question? Make it clear. I'm not understanding it.
If you listen. You said that.
Can you read that? I think he answered your question. Answer. Huh? You read this. I think your boy Gary answered your question, man. Read it out loud. Read it out loud.
It says space isn't illuminated by daylight because there's no atmosphere to scatter sunlight and make it visible. I don't know what that means. I'm slow. On Earth,
I understand what it means.
Interacts with the atmosphere, scattering light in all directions. Do you know what that means?
I understand what he's saying.
What that means.
You say space isn't illuminated by daylight because there's no atmosphere in the.
What does that mean? You just repeating what he said. What does that mean, bro? Stop what you're doing. What does that mean?
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I think here's the thing. I think only Earth got atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why, like, it's hard for me to explain that, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can put it like in English for you to understand. But the way he explained it,
we going that route. We gonna go that route.
I think the way he explained it, like, bro, this is the. I think the way he explained it makes sense, man. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all got it.
I think you need to go back to like how do you call it? This class we took when we were in fucking high school. Not even high school, like astronomy. That was the class.
So you said there's no atmosphere. So when you say
and other planets, that's the reason why there's life here.
What is it? No. What does he mean by atmosphere? I'm slow. You have to break this shit.
Let me Google what atmosphere is for you, man.
The atmosphere meaning another planet?
No,
because there is no atmosphere in space. The atmosphere is the planet, right? I'm asking.
No.
What does the atmosphere contain?
There it is. You can read it yourself, man. I feel like I'm dumb, man. I don't know where you get to.
I am dumb. I don't feel like it. I am dumb.
Not me. Like you trying to make. Where we got? How we got here, bro?
I don't know.
I don't know how we got here, but it is what it is, I guess. They said the atmosphere is a layer of gases that surrounded the planet and other celestial
body, such as Earth.
Go ahead, keep reading.
It's essentially a protective blanket that shields light from harmful radiation and
from the sun, right?
Regulate temperature.
Right, because I think if the atmosphere is not there, we'll be like cook, because it'll be like cold, really cold and really hot.
Illuminated by daylight.
I think this conversation you need to have it with somebody else, man. I'm kind of ignoring about that, bro. I'll be honest with you, man.
Yeah, I know.
Astronomy wasn't my wasn't my thing when I was in.
No, I feel like that sometimes. That's just the type of shit.
When I was in school, bro, you know what I'm saying? You saying like which allows us to see bright sky in space, and the vacuum means there are no particles to scatter the light. So its travel in a straight line doesn't eliminate the sounding void. I think this nigga explained it well to you, man. But let's not look crazy, man.
Well
because
to me, but you couldn't understand it to break it down to me, though.
Yeah,
because I'm slow. I don't act like I'm smart.
I was slow in this shit too. No, I'm smarter than you, but when it comes to that shit, man, I'm kind of slow in it. Yeah. Maybe I need to look into the Earth more, man. How we're here. You know what I'm saying? But I do know.
No, I meant to say that because I kind of think all that shit is fluke, all that shit is lies, and I kind of starting to think that this is the only planet, and there are no aliens and shit because they keep talking about this.
I think here's the thing. The reason why this is like people talking about going to Mars, going to planet.
It's all lies.
There's one thing. There's one thing that the planet contain. That the reason why we'll be able to live is gravity. If there was no gravity, we will all be like flying. You know what I'm saying? It's gravity that keep us like be able to work on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Not flying all over. And then Earth is the only planet that contain that. You see what I'm saying?
You don't know that because you've never been on other planets to know if that's for sure.
From the I don't know how you say this in English. People that go like to the sun. How do you call them? Not to the sun, to Mars,
they never
to the
been.
moon. How you
they
call
lied.
them? Okay, I know, but how you call these people?
It don't matter. They lied. So why are you taking information from?
Tell me their name. Tell me their name.
Telling you they've been somewhere, and telling you
what's their name?
Place, and they never astronauts.
Astronauts, right? So
no,
these, if you watch,
no, you're not about to ease past that like that. We know, growing up, we thought they went there, but we know it's a lie. They never went nowhere. So why are you still using that as factual, like they've really been there? Like they're really telling us the truth of what's going on out there.
I cannot combat something that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I cannot say,
they
oh,
never been there. They came out and told you themselves that they never went for real. It was a lie. They told you this. They told the world this. You can look that up. You keep telling me to look shit up. You can look that up. Nobody's never been to the moon or outer space. For real. They lied to us.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro. So I mean, let's move on. Maybe we need to have we need to do more research.
Yeah, they lied to us, buddy.
So they did fake the moon landing.
Nobody went there.
Okay, but I think I need to do more research about this thing. Maybe we can have like a knowledgeable conversation about it because I feel dumb right now. So you know what I'm saying? I don't want to look stupid in this live stream.
Nigga, I do it every day. Why can't you? It's opinion. It ain't nothing me speaking facts. It's just what we think.
No, like sometimes when you speak about something, you need to know about it like through and through. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know nothing about it,
no, you don't.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
But one thing I know, I think the planet Earth is the only planet that contains life, and then it's because of like gravity and like oxygen, all those things that all the planets are contain. So that's why.
Yeah, but they don't know what other planets contain because they never been to them, and they've been lying to us the whole time.
Yeah.
I was just saying because of the mere existence of it, we can't be the only living organisms. If it's other planets out there, we can't be the only planet with living organisms. That don't make sense. But now it makes sense if everything else was a lie and none of those planets really exist and they made that shit up. Of course. Okay. And now everybody keeps asking the same question now. Why the fuck is nobody allowed to go over that ice wall?
Yeah.
The shit that they showing us on the map and shit is not the whole world. The shit that they allowing you to fly to is not the whole world.
I think you need to have a conspiracy planet.
It's not a conspiracy, bruh.
Channel.
This is not a conspiracy, bruh.
But let's move on, bro. Let's move on.
The conspiracy that over the wall is a more advanced civilization with 10 times more technology than us. Yes. That's what you call it? What you just say it was? What you call it?
What?
What I was saying. What did you call it?
What were you saying?
The shit that you don't believe or you don't have no facts of. What is it called again?
Atmosphere?
No, the shit that you just said. Conspiracy theories.
Uh-huh.
That's a conspiracy theory. What's on the other side of the wall is a conspiracy theory. But what's not a conspiracy theory is you can't fly over there to see. That's not a conspiracy theory. That's a fact. Why
so you don't think so you really don't think no human really touch the moon like they say they do?
Bro, I swear to God, no. No, they lied.
So America is lying. The Chinese is lying. You know what I'm saying? The Russian is lying. A couple years ago, the Indians said they went over there. None of them went over there.
Where's the proof?
You see videos, you see pictures.
That shit is no. That shit is not real. They've been lying to us. Hollywood makes movies, bruh.
Why you think it's okay? Why you think it's not real? And why you think they will do that? Like stage that, you know what I'm saying?
The same way they staged Jesus coming out 3 days later. What the fuck are you talking about, bruh? Are you serious? The same way they did with Jesus, and ain't nobody else come out like him ever again. Since then, he's the only one.
I mean,
and they never come back with no proof.
Yeah.
How do you believe that, but don't believe that?
I don't believe that, bro. Man. I mean, I'm not religious at all, so I'm an atheist.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, but let's move on to the next topic, bro.
Let's go.
Have you seen the? I mean, did you watch the BET Awards?
Just a little part of it. I didn't see all of it.
I mean, what do you think about it, man? The whole thing.
It was better than the previous years.
What do you think that?
They brought some old acts back that I ain't saying in a minute.
Now, let me ask you a question. They got a lot of backlash, you know what I'm saying, BET Awards from the last couple years, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of like a top black artists didn't really like show off to it. Do you think it's because like these people, they will gladly went to MTV Awards, you know what I'm saying, the Grammy and everything, supporting the white people shit, but none of them will like went to the BET Award for some reason. Do you think that was like a BET problem because they wasn't doing like a great job trying to like produce the show? What do you think that was?
I honestly don't know. It could have been that because the last couple shows been ass. And ain't nobody really been tuning in. So,
do you think it's because of the artists that is selected to perform? Like what? Because like this one that just happened, I see a big difference, man. Like a top, the top. I can't even speak. The top artists, Kendrick was there, Snoop Dogg, Doechii, all these people were there. You know what I'm saying? So that shit, it was a very successful like.
You know what I think is the change?
Yeah.
I think they finally started listening to the people and started listening to what the other execs and shit was saying. That ain't got nothing, ain't in no contact with the streets and what they like to hear. They actually, with this internet and shit, start listening and looking and seeing what they like to hear, the people they want to see. And they took that into consideration and it was a success. You give the people what they want.
My boy Gary makes a great point. I don't know if you knew that BET.
Yeah, I was going to speak on that.
You was sold.
I was going to speak
so
on that.
I think to a Jewish person, you also hold.
But then when you said, because you said they support all the other white jumps, because I was going to go with the shit like,
yeah, it's a white thing.
They got bought by somebody and then it wasn't black owned no more, so niggas stopped fucking with it.
You think that's the case?
Everybody started fucking with MTV and shit and all the white jumps. I ain't want to take that approach no more. That was going to be my initial one.
That is
true.
Know
what I'm saying? So I don't
because it wouldn't make sense. They will say, "Oh, why black people don't support it, but they're still watching MTV." You know what I'm saying?
So
and shit like that. I don't think that's the case. I think they just didn't do like a great job promoting the show. I think, and also the quality of the artist that was showing to it. You see what I'm saying? That's what I think that was. But like I said, they did a very good job like this year promoting it. And then one of the things that happened. And it was Cenat. As you know, Cenat is one of the greatest streamer right now. Not one, I think it's the top. You know what I'm saying? Streamer. He's 23 years old, so he had an encounter he had with Wale. You know who Wale is? You know what I'm saying? Grammy winner, top artist, great artist. Apparently, your boy Kai didn't really know who he is. So let's check this shit out, and then we talk about it. Let's get it.
You good? What you playing on your Nintendo Switch? Smash. Smash, bro? I'll beat you. Alright, gang. Chad, does anybody have the Nintendo Switch? You're not even a Nintendo Switch type of. Nah, me neither. I ain't gonna lie. But I heard it was like crazy though. I heard it was crazy, bro. Wale. Oh my God, that was somebody crazy. Hey, the whole chat knows him.
Wale.
Wale? What he do?
Rap.
Oh, word.
You know this? Like Lotus Flower Bombs and all that stuff?
Oh, What up, Rusky?
Yeah, man. I mean, bro, are you surprised that 23-year-old Kai didn't know who Wale was, man?
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Hell no, I ain't surprised. He was young as shit when Wale was popping.
But at the same time, look, I understand what you're saying, and I have the same opinion with you when it comes to that. I think it's an age thing, but at the same time, a lot of people say like, but this guy knew like who like Snoop Dogg is. What would you just say about that?
Snoop Dogg was worldwide. Wale wasn't worldwide.
Yeah.
You seen Snoop and shit, he ain't had nothing to do. That ain't had nothing to do with rap. Everybody don't know Snoop Dogg from rap. They know Snoop Dogg from Hollywood. Commercials, shows.
And then like one thing about, I agree with you. And then one thing like Snoop Dogg indulging in a lot of things, man. Like, Snoop Dogg like is doing like kid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like TV kids, bro. And then this nigga was doing the whole Olympics thing. This nigga is everywhere. So Snoop like
everywhere
is a legend.
Snoop is an icon.
Yeah. So apparently after this confrontation, this I mean not really a confrontation about this little situation, kind of not knowing who he was.
For them to even talk like that. That's why I feel like it feel like to me this feel like
you felt like what? Somebody call you?
Yeah. Put me on pause for a second.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, put my boy in the background for a second. Yeah, man, I don't think that was like sorry guys. To be honest with you, I think it's an age thing, man. I don't think like Kai was trying to ignore Wale. And then yeah, I don't think that was that. Are you ready? Hold on, I'm trying to see if it's ready or not. Give me a second, guys. Like the video. You ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Is what I was saying, man. I don't think but apparently like Wale, I don't think give me 1 second. So here's what happened, right? After like Kai was like streaming the whole thing. The whole thing was streaming. He got over like 300,000 people was watching him live when that happened. You know what I'm saying? I understand why Wale probably like say, man, you're making me look crazy. So let's watch the video. What happened to see? Are you watching it?
You look crazy.
What's going on?
All right, my bad. I'm done. I'm back.
Okay, so Wale, who actually
damn.
I think like one of
he said he was only 8 years old when he came out.
One of Wale people hit him up saying, man, you got over like 300,000 people, man, watching Kai live, and then Kai said he didn't know who you was, man. You're looking crazy. So Wale went to Kai and talked to him, like say, you know what I'm saying, explain how he feels about the whole situation.
Like,
Bro, that was in the MTV thing, so that's why they all wear.
Okay.
So you can see like Kai sit next to Snoop Dogg and shit. So let's check it out.
Right now, just let you know. What? That's making me look crazy. The exchange that we had in the hallway. It's oh, like, my bad, bro. They running with it, but we'll talk later. Yo, that shit making me look crazy right now. Just let you know. What? That's making me look crazy. The exchange that we had in the hallway. It's oh, like, my bad, bro. They running with it, but we'll talk later. Yo.
Yeah, man. I mean that was it. It just said, man, like that shit making me look crazy. I understand how he feels about it, but at the same time, man,
niggas don't know you, champ. It's been a long ass time, my guy.
Yeah, I mean, does that tell you that Wale needs to work more, man? You know what I'm saying? Wale needs to do a better job. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand he's a Grammy winner. You know what I'm saying? Top artist, great artist. I like Wale. You know what I'm saying? But this is a new generation, bro.
He wasn't no A-list rapper either, though. He was cool.
He great rapper, not even cool. Like, he's really nice. Great rapper. You know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna like try to say him, and he wasn't
doing that, but he wasn't no A-list rapper. Like everybody should know who he was. No, it's some niggas who ain't gonna know who you are, guy. You wasn't that rapper that everybody knew. No, he ain't no Raheem Devon. Fuck you talking about? He ain't putting out hits and hits after that. He got some hits, but all his hits came with features. He needed help to get those hits. Niggas don't know you for solo. Come on, bro. Stop what you doing. We ain't gonna. I'm not belittling him, but we ain't about to make him like he's somebody. He knew who Lil Wayne is. Fuck you, mean? They was rapping around the same time. So obviously, come on, man. Stop what y'all doing.
Yeah, man. Is what I think is going on, man. I think the rap game is not doing. It's not. What do you think it is, man? I think the level of the rap game is been like declining for a long time. You know what I'm saying? As you see, a lot of these rappers right now, they're moving to the streaming part. Do you think it's because they're not really selling like that?
No,
and then
they're selling. No, they're selling because we're buying it. How the fuck they ain't selling if we're buying it?
Who's buying it? They're not buying that shit though. Bro,
we are buying
it's what you don't understand. Because of streaming, no, people don't buy that shit. It's what you don't. People, not too long ago, like Snoop Dogg put that shit out. They say from billion stream, he made less than like a couple, like $1,000 from, and then he got 1 billion streams. This is what you don't understand. People don't buy a record anymore, bro. They just like have a like subscription on Apple Music or like Spotify and everything, and then they listen to everything. That's what you don't understand.
I do understand that. I
so
just
how you
said
gonna,
that they're getting ripped off. How do I not
understand
that?
So that's, you said they're buying it. They're buying records.
I said we are. We're still even every time you pay for that subscription, you're still buying it. You're still buying the music. They're just not getting paid for it.
Yeah, but you're buying like billions of like you're buying like billions of like music songs. So like
it does not matter. You still spending your money on the music that they're putting out. They're just not getting a share of the music that you're buying. Is what you're not getting.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter if the subscription is only $8 to $12. If 160 million download that app for $8 to $12 a month, that's billions. And they're not getting none of that money. That's the problem. You're not getting.
Yeah, I do agree with like Gary. Is what I think. Like I said, like from Apple Music, that's like $10.99 for a subscription, right? Every month to pay for that. And then from that $10.99 you pay every month, you can listen to every music. That money they sharing to like a lot of different artists. That money is not going like to one artist. You know what I'm saying?
Going to no
so
artist.
Because of that,
to the artists, if they're independent, it goes to the label.
Right.
And the label only gives the artist that one big signing check when you first get on. After that, everything that's made, you got to recoup. But you've been recouped. They just telling you that you didn't because they working you out of your money. Anytime they let NBA Youngboy do 12 albums when he was only supposed to do 4,
mm-hmm.
and they never said nothing to him, kept all his money and all that extra shit because he was young. He just wanted to put out music and shit. They was eating off that man, and still didn't want to give him the money that he was owed. What you? Come on, bro.
Yeah, man. Just like Gary said, man, I think it's the streaming services that killing the rap. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, it's very accessible. Accessible. That's the word.
Accessible.
Accessible to get access to music now, and then you don't need to pay much. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, you can, bro, all of the music on YouTube for free. You don't need to buy that shit, bro. You see what I'm saying? Everything, it's free, literally free. You don't need to buy it unless if you're a top rock artist like Drake, Nicki. You got a strong fan base that would like literally buy your shit. But if you're like a rapper like Wale, you're a great rapper, but you're not like a top artist like where people is dying to buy your shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So because of that, bro, I think that's the reason why all these rappers now they're trying to be friends with the streamers, because they feel like if they're friend with Kai or IShowSpeed or Aiden, go on these people's stream, they might be able to have like to build a fan base because of the fans that like these guys have. But at the same time, I don't think these people, those kids that's watching like Aiden, Kai, or Speed, they're not gonna like listen to your music like that, because they will like when you go to these people live stream, right? But they after you leave, they're not say, man, let me go listen to Wale. No, they're still gonna stay there watching like. You see what I'm saying?
Nah. Maybe for some, not for the young crowd, and then the older crowd already know him. So yeah, you got a point.
No, it's what I said. Like, yeah. So these people, they feel like, but lately, a lot of them are trying to have like a cordial like friendship with those streamers, because they feel like I have to go to Cenat stream. You know what I'm saying, to get recognized. You know what I'm saying. So those kids, they can go like listen to my music. You know what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, even if you go, after you leave, they're not gonna go to Spotify or go to Apple Music to listen to your music. They're not. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're gonna stay here on Cenat watching Cenat. You see what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
I absolutely understand what you said. I just said that the young niggas not going for that motherfucking flower bomb, that poetry shit. They want drill music. You right.
I don't know. I think they need I don't know how to fix that shit, man. It's hey, man, if you're not making music and rap, man, just be a streamer, man. Like, that's the drill. I mean, just be a streamer. That's where the money at now, man. You know what I'm saying? DDG, bro, wasn't making much money in rap, even though he was trying to like do like transform, like not transform, like trying to like went from like a creator on YouTube to be a rapper. Now he's doing the streaming thing. He's doing extremely well.
He was doing, or was he always streaming and he was just doing rap in his streaming?
No. DDG always known to be a content creator. He started on YouTube, but there's one time he made a stop. He stopped. He didn't stop completely, but he was trying to like move from the YouTube space to be a full-time rapper. He wanted to be recognized as that.
I want to ask you,
but like I said, the rap thing is down now. So the thing is to be a streamer to make money. From that, he just showed that he made $12 million in 1 month streaming on Twitch.
I know, I understand that. He's one of the top niggas because he's been doing that since the beginning. But what I'm trying to ask you is, you said he tried to step away from the streaming and do the rap thing, but all his raps and shit was.
He wasn't streaming. Though. He was doing like YouTube vlogs.
But that's streaming.
So that's what he was. No, this is completely different. Streaming is like what Cenat's IShowSpeed is doing. Aiden Ross. Have you watched these guys? So he was doing like YouTube vlogs, like vlogging. I think this is a totally different. The streaming is something you do live. You're streaming live. People's watching you and something. What DG was doing, he was doing like YouTube videos, pre-recording his live, and then posting it. Completely different.
Still, but that's okay. So let me ask you something. Whether
maybe
it's
I'm looking at it differently.
Wait, no, I'm asking you. Like we already.
It's not about quality anymore. It's
already,
about consistency.
We already established that I'm dumb and I'm slow sometimes. So I need to ask this correctly.
Help me out, guys, in the comment section, man, with the question that's coming up.
Whether it's live or not, you still have to post it. People still have to sometimes download to look at it or whatever. So it's still streaming, yes or no?
Yeah, so it's like I said, like I explained to you, it's two different things, and then Gary just confirmed that it's two different things. Like streaming is something you do live, which Cenat is doing. He's a streamer. He's doing it live. Is vlogging is live. Everything is live. What the DJ was doing is pre-recording. They call it vlog. It's pre-recording. You know what I'm saying? It's live and posting it. YouTube videos. They call it YouTube videos, vlogs. Streaming is completely different than that. What we're doing right now, it's streaming. We're streaming. It's live stream. We're streaming. It's live. You know what I'm saying? People giving a live opinion. It's streaming.
Okay.
If we're recording a video and editing everything,
I understand that because.
Why is it hard for you to understand?
Because we're live on stream, so of course we're live streaming. I get that. So you're saying what DDG was doing is vlogging,
right?
And you can't.
Because listen, the concept of live streaming didn't come like not too long ago. That shit came like not too long ago, man. Before, I think that shit came after like COVID. After COVID, that's when that shit came out. Nobody like was saying live streaming. You know what I'm saying? Streamers and they wasn't saying that. They were saying YouTube vlogs with vlogging. That's what people were saying. Because they were pre-recording video, editing it and everything. You know what I'm saying? And posting
I get
it.
what you're saying.
After COVID, that's when people were calling people streamers and everything. So
understand.
That's okay. Yeah, man. I mean, bro, look, what I like about this video, man, Snoop Dogg, man. So, bro, I don't smoke weed, I don't do anything, but Snoop Dogg, I would like, bro, I'll spend $1 million if I had it, like, to spend time with Snoop, man. Snoop looks like a person that if you spend, you know what I'm saying, you will learn everything. Man, I quit work with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I quit work with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? On they're homies, bro. What do you think? Bro, Snoop Dogg look like a cool uncle, man. You know what I'm saying? What do you think? You love Snoop, man. You love Snoop. You love Snoop?
Hell yeah, that's my man.
You think you can outsmoke that nigga, bro?
Probably.
I don't think you
or
can
at least hang with him.
Snoop Dogg.
I could probably at least hang with him.
Yeah. I don't think you can do it, bro. Bro, I saw this nigga like.
I seen them little ass J's he be smoking. I guess he do smoke like he smoked. Them little ass J's, you gotta keep firing up them bony ass J's.
Yeah, bro, you know, like I saw him like roll up a blunt in like less than 30 seconds.
You put some weed in that joint?
I'm like,
what the fuck?
Let me ask you, how long will it take you to roll up a J? Snoop Dogg done it in less than 30 seconds though.
Because he's rolling paper. He ain't putting no weed in there. That's why.
Yeah.
That nigga rolling up angel dust and shit. Like what the
So you be doing like the big thing. That's what you be doing.
Yeah, nigga, I put grams in my shit. Nigga, fuck. Snoop don't be rolling no motherfucking spliffs.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like Uncle Snoop, man, look like a cool nigga, bro. You can see the way this nigga was looking at it, bro. It was, yeah, I love Snoop, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the new Snoop, bro.
That's me look crazy right now. I'm just letting you know. What? That's making me look crazy. The exchange that we had in the hallway is no. You making me look. I mean, they running with it, but we'll talk later.
Talking like that, you was just supposed to walk off and let people not know who you was, nigga. You know who you are. The fuck.
Yeah, but at the same time, when you get, but here's the thing. At the same time, when you have over, I agree with you. I think you should have just let it play out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. By him going, even though when he went to Kai. He didn't say anything crazy. He didn't like trying to press the nigga. He just let him know what's up.
That was crazy. That looked thirsty.
No, he didn't look thirsty. I don't look at it like that.
Yeah, it did.
No, listen. Let me finish.
I didn't. 10 plus years.
Let me finish.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't think he was crazy. If that was me, would I went to him and trying to like tell him that? Probably not. But at the same time, when you know there's over like 300 people watching you live, and then this nigga, you a top artist, you know what I'm saying? No, Grammy winner and everything. Grammy winner and everything.
That was 10
Whatever,
years.
How you feel about Bro, you gotta let me finish. Keep talking over me.
No,
I'll let you say your speech. I'm letting you say. Let me finish, and then I give it to you. Whether you think I think Wale is a top artist. Not right now, but he was a top artist. When you know you done everything that a lot of people never wasn't able to do, like be a Grammy winner. You've done that. A great music. It's not a rock rapper. When you know you that nigga, and then you got this 23-year-old streamer. You know what I'm saying? That got all these people watching it, and then say you don't know who you are. I think that forced him to say something. But like I said, like I agree with you. I don't think he should have said anything. But I felt like he felt like I have to say something because that really do make me look crazy and shit. Yeah.
Bruh, that nigga was never an A-list rapper. He was a B+. He was okay. It was a lot of niggas, even when he was hot, didn't know who the fuck he was. Everybody didn't fuck with Wale. He had number ones, but they be lying about number ones. They say you get spans, but the record people pay for that shit. So just because you go number one, that don't mean you authentically went number one. So keep that in mind too. They make people go number one who they want to go number one. You ain't even got to have no talent to go number one. We see where the rap game is at now. That's why everybody's going to streaming. Because for the last 10 years,
that's where the money at. It's not because the nigga is whack.
No. It's because they purposely picking whack people because the talented people, you have to pay them too much. And the talented people be wanting things. So if they go grab somebody with no talent that's just lucky to be here, we can do whatever and pay them whatever. And that's what the fuck they've been giving us. Whoever and whatever.
Okay.
But that's a conspiracy theory to you though. Right?
I do agree with you. I think like the quality of that's the reason why I was fighting with you like earlier. For the past, I will say like ever since there was like a SoundCloud rapper, you know what it is? Ever since we got like SoundCloud rappers, the level of like lyricists when it comes to rap, the level of the rappers just drop drastically. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't need to do much, like bro, like in the 2000s, like in the 90s, bro. You need to be like that. You need to be a rapper to make it. Now you don't need to do that. You don't need to be that. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta be like, man, find a nice beat. You know what I'm saying? Say some bullshit in it, people like. And then next thing you know, you're a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. I think it's the level of hey man, that's how it is. You gotta fake it till you make it, I guess. Cause they're doing it for the money. If people is liking your shit, even though me and you who love hip hop might not think this nigga is a rapper, is a great rapper, but when it comes to the revenue, like, you know what I'm saying, money is making from it, so you know what I'm saying, it's otherwise. I don't know if that's what I said next.
Gary, I don't know, Gary, because I've seen some of them sessions. And
bro,
Snoop was
you be capping, man. You cannot outsmoke Snoop, man.
Was cheating. He wasn't even hitting the J when he did
bro,
that.
When Snoop, listen, bro.
He wasn't even
listen,
hitting
bro.
the J for real.
Listen, when Snoop was smoking, man, you were in Pampers, bro. You cannot outsmoke. Bro,
I'm not saying I wasn't. You are absolutely right.
I thought you said you can outsmoke them again, man, earlier. That's what you said, no?
No, I said I think I can, but if I can't, I can at least stick with them. That's what I said.
Oh, shit.
But I take that back because
yeah,
only reason I smoke sheets, that nigga smoke blunts and shit. I don't smoke all that paper with that low ass bit of weed in there. I don't do that. So that's why he can hit so much. That's why he can smoke so much, because there ain't no weed in there. If he hit grams like I hit grams, he wouldn't be smoking like that. Yeah. So I probably do smoke more than him. Honestly. Give a fuck if you hit 16 J's if it's a 0.3 in them.
Yeah.
But you don't know nothing about weed, so you don't know the difference between a 0.3, a 0.8, and a 1.5 in the J. You wouldn't know that. I ain't
don't know.
never seen that nigga. I ain't
smoke,
never seen
so.
that nigga roll nothing past a 0.5.
Bro,
All
let's
his
play.
days
Let's
be like this or skinnier. So
I know. So let's play this video. This video has been going viral, bro. This is a chick. I mean, bro, let me ask you a question. I know it's 2025. A lot of people don't really approach women. A lot of men don't really approach women in the street anymore. And then there's a lot of reason for that. And then one of the reasons is because it's more accessible to do that. You know what I'm saying? On the internet, you know what I'm saying? If she say no, everything will be okay. Stay on the DM. A lot of that is because women think they are better than what they are. You know what I'm saying? If you see what I'm saying? If you approach them in real life, they act like they are better than you for some reason, even though a lot of them are homeless. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them got nothing going on, but for some reason they think they're better than you just because they look at another women on social media. They think, oh, that's my life too. I got a fat ass, so big boobs. You know what I'm saying? And then they think they're better than the men that's trying to court them. So we got this woman. So you got this dude who was trying to talk to her, trying to get her number, and then she went off just for no reason. Let's check it out, and I'm gonna ask your opinion. That's good. There you go. Like the video, guys, man. Subscribe to the channel. Really important. There you go.
Bitches nowadays can't even take their shoes off inside of the club because a nigga like this talking to me.
What do you mean, nigga? Like what?
I said, get the fuck out my face, right?
What do you mean?
Bitch ass nigga, get the fuck out my face.
What you mean? Like, I'm bummed. What are you talking about? What do you need, baby? I don't know.
Nigga, you got 3.5 seconds for this high heel going in your motherfucking eye socket.
Go on my eye socket. Why would you do that?
Do you think I'm playing?
Nigga, I ain't worried about nothing, man. You talking about eye socket all night. I ain't tripping on nothing.
Okay, but if I say get out my face and you ain't got out my face, why the fuck you still in my face?
Because I'm trying to figure out why you trying to be so hostile all this shit.
Because I don't want to talk to you, bro. Look how close you are to me.
I just walked up. I just walked.
You been walked up, nigga. I said get the fuck away from me 3 times.
Nothing. I ain't been there.
And you're still here. Just shut the fuck up and keep walking.
So I was just trying to talk to you.
No, I don't want to talk to you. Bye. The fuck, weirdo. Your mama, nigga. Your mama, your daddy. I can't hear what the fuck you saying. Pussy, you're mad because you got rejected. Yeah. The fuck? Ugh, bitch, I hate coming out. I'm going the fuck back inside forever. Forever. Fuck.
Man, this bitch thinks she's something, bro. You see, women like that, bro. Women like that think that shit don't stinks, bro. Just because she's light skinned, she got like a fake eyebrow, fake eyelashes, fake everything. She thinks she's better than that. You see what I'm saying? She thinks she's better. If you look at this guy, man, this guy wasn't from the first conversation. She was going off for no reason, just because she probably looked at the nigga. She probably wasn't interested in his look, the way he dressed, or stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But there's a certain way you can say that. You don't need to be hostile like that, to be ugly like that. You know what I'm saying? Say, bro, what the fuck, man?
The disrespect. That's why niggas don't want to walk up.
You see, bitch like that.
Even though it's still, if she was disrespectful, even though that still doesn't warrant a death or a strike from a man, because of that, you just should just walk away, like she said. Still trying to talk and shit is you making yourself look bad once she disrespectful.
No, but at the same time, I don't understand why he stayed there. Was trying to, because I think he was trying to understand why she was acting like that. Because he wasn't aggressive, or he wasn't anything.
She was on camera trying to perk, and you was her victim. You knew that. As soon as she turned the camera over, you knew what she was on. So
this is the type of bitch. This is the type of bitch that think they are so hot. You know what I'm saying? And then this is the same type of bitch that somebody like Didi, you know what I'm saying, will have them like fuck 10 niggas in one night, and then give them like $375 a day. You know what I'm saying? This is the same type of woman that think this so you know what I'm saying, this so valuable.
Would they
But
work at a regular job?
yeah, man, fuck that, man. If you fucking 10 niggas a night, man, for $375, bro, I'd rather I don't know, man. I'd rather do like flip burgers at McDonald's, man. Fuck that shit, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like,
nigga,
I can guarantee you,
ain't
if this
designed to
nigga
take no dick. Of course you would. You're not designed to take it. So of course you're gonna work that job.
So women complain on OnlyFans are the main reason men don't approach women anymore. Yeah, but I mean that's one thing, because we can see everything on OnlyFans now. You know what I'm saying? Or Twitter, because Twitter got, bro, they be like, bro, you be see everything on Twitter, bro. You know what I'm saying? You be see the asshole, booty hole, like, you know what I'm saying? And everything on for free on Twitter. So this is what I'm saying. They complaining, man. Bro, I can guarantee you, if this nigga had like a fucking 24 carat in his neck, you know what I'm saying? Everything, you know what I'm saying? Gucci, like a designer and everything, bro, she'll be lusting over the nigga just because of that. This is, bro, you can see. He's like, that's why I don't want to come outside. I'm never gonna. She thinks she's something, bro. I don't get it. I don't understand it, man. You know what I'm saying? Why you gotta be a nasty nigga, man? I wouldn't understand it if the nigga came at you. You know what I'm saying? There's some niggas, bro, the way they talk to female, the way they approach female, I can understand why a woman will go off. But for this nigga, he wasn't hostile. He wasn't nothing. He wasn't disrespectful. He wasn't anything. He was trying to like talk to her. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get her number. And then from the moment that nigga said, she was going up. She was going off. But even the females was going off on her though. You know what I'm saying?
Usually they agree.
Usually you don't see that happen. But everybody can see like what she did wasn't okay, man. I'm pretty sure. You know what's funny? And then she probably gonna try to like fight it. She's probably gonna say, "Oh, go ahead."
Let me ask you a question. Was it really unnecessary? Because if she turned him down regularly the first time and he did not take the message, then what comes after that comes after that.
But you gotta understand, man. Men, we are chasers. Women
Absolutely.
will say no. We
but
like
you gotta
to
know when you're not wanted. Just because you're chasers, you have to be wanted, though. It's a difference between.
I see that, but at the same time, bro.
Hold on. It's a difference between somebody playing hard to get and somebody saying get the fuck. She was clearly saying get the fuck. She wasn't playing hard to get.
So why would you use that word? Like, what would you use? What would you be hostile like that? You as a woman, right? You should have said, bro, I'm not interested. You know what I'm saying?
That's not what today's women is. That's not what today's women are.
But I've seen women who talk like that. Or they say I have a boyfriend, like usually they say, to avoid confrontation and shit.
Type like this that was already online or got online soon as he walked up, because she already knew she had a victim and she already knew she was gonna play him no matter who he was, how he was. She just wanted a moment. You have those type of bitches. Thought she was gonna go viral in a good way. Cause that's the times we living in. Made it seem like she was really a bitch in distress. Like a nigga was really bothering her.
You know what's funny?
And a nigga
just because listen, let me say this. Just because that shit didn't go on her favor, right? You go the opposite because she's getting a lot of backlash. She probably gonna make a video say, "Oh, yeah, I didn't see what happened before I turned the camera on." Trying to just that's exactly what she's gonna do. She's gonna try to justify it. She probably gonna lie, say he said something bad to her before she turn on the camera. That's what she's gonna do. Trying to make him to, because I've seen some females say, "Oh, yeah, I didn't see what happened before she turned on the camera, so I don't know why I just." That's exactly what she's gonna try to capitalize from that. make it seem like she's the victim. When we all can, because if the nigga was saying anything bad before she turned on the camera, we probably would have seen it. You know what I'm saying? When the camera, a little bit of that when she turned on the camera, right? But we didn't see anything bad.
I'm trying to figure out why you're acting like that.
Right.
Meaning you was a victim as soon as you walked up, sir. She was already on some bullshit.
And then this is the same woman. If something were to happen to her, she'll beg that nigga to help her. And then if he didn't help her, she probably would have went on social media, calling him all type of name. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're not a man. You're not a this. You're not a that. Yeah, he's not a man. Of course. You know what I'm saying? She will expect the nigga to help her out if anything were to happen to her. me, that's bro. If you're not my sister, even one of my sister, I don't fuck with. But if, you know what I'm saying? if you're not my mother, I'm telling you. You got somebody that's. I got two sisters. One I don't fuck with one. But what I'm saying, bro.
Older than you or younger than you?
The younger, you want there's one that's older than me. She's the oldest of all of us all. You know what I'm saying? And then we got the other one that's younger than me. I don't fuck with that bitch, man.
Damn, you don't fuck with that.
Yeah, fuck her. But here's what I'm saying, man. She probably gonna see that. Yeah, fuck you. But here's what I'm saying.
Damn, baby girl, you can come to me. I don't know what's wrong with him.
But here's what I'm saying, bro. Look, that's what whenever I see there's something going on, man, I'm out of here. I don't give a fuck, man. Deal with that shit yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you're not somebody, a woman in my family that I'm close for, I'm not gonna die for you, nigga. Catch a fucking bullet for you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Not my business. Because when we trying to talk to you, look at how you act. It's acting like the nigga is a stink, trash. You know what I'm saying? Like she's superior. We both human, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's no need for you to talk to the nigga like that, bro. If you, like you say, if you're not interested in him, you can just say, you know, I'm not interested. I got a man. I got a sissy. You see what I'm saying? But these new day females, man, they think like that shit stink until the take off the dress and then you smell that shit. Fish. Fish. You know what I'm saying? You smell that shit. That shit, bro, I'm telling you, there's a lot of females out there, bro. Like, you see them, they look like all put together. You know what I'm saying? You say, man, like that shit. Until you pull out that panties, bro. You see like all time. You see like shit residues in that shit.
Oh shit. Oh, nah.
Bro, that shit probably happened to you before, isn't it? We men, bro. We probably seen that. Bro, you never fucked like a chick that stank before, bro. You pull out the panties and you smell something. You say, what the fuck is that, bro? That never happened to you. You're telling me.
No, I'm not gonna lie like that.
You're capping, bro. I don't believe
I said I'm
you.
not gonna lie like that.
So you said no.
I said I'm not gonna lie like that.
So did it happen or did it happen?
It happened.
Okay, because you said no, I'm not gonna. I didn't understand where you're going with that. You said no, I'm not gonna lie like that. You see what I'm saying?
Good.
Come on, man. Those bitches, their face be looking like a 10, but when they take off the clothes, man, you can't even get an erection because the smell be like. You're gonna need to pop a Viagra right in the middle of it.
That only happened like one time to me, though.
That had happened to me before, man. But I'll be honest with you, I fuck anywhere, bro.
But then it also happened to me. It was nothing.
Let me ask you that. Did you fuck? Yeah, man, you did.
I couldn't. I couldn't.
I guess like a motherfucker.
This was 2 times. Like if I probably got the head, maybe. But this was 2 times that I didn't, cause I couldn't. It would nah. And then one time. I couldn't get. I don't know what was going on. Like it wasn't nothing wrong with this bitch. Like, and this bitch was nice, and it was like.
That's what I was saying, bro.
Nervous or something, or what the fuck? But my shit was not cooperating that day. I'm like, bro.
Bro, that happened to me before. That was a long time ago. This chick, bro, she was a Spanish joint that I wasn't dealing with her. She used. Should I tell that story? Because people are probably gonna see that shit, man. This nigga probably gonna see it too. So, He was my friend and I crack his girl, man. I was trying, but my shit wouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't say it. You know what I'm saying? Let me not tell that story, man.
Fuck no, we not doing that.
Let me not tell that story, bro. Let me die with it. Me and her, we know it. Cause niggas nowadays, man, be crash out over some bitches that don't want them, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's what I'm saying, bro. That had happened to me before, though. Like, me, that had happened to me with the coochies thing, and also with bad breath. Bad breath, I couldn't deal with that. But the coochie, I mean, hey, man. But where he was crazy, I think it was her ass that was stink. Because the back shot was the worst, man. When you I was like, what the fuck? The smell was so strong, my dick wouldn't stay hard, bro. That shit was like, she was like, what the fuck? And I was lying to her. I was like, I wanted to tell her, man, go to the shower. But at the same time, you know, women, they really
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Go to the shower or get the fuck out.
So go wash your ass.
You wild as shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's usually how I do it. Cause I was with a girl one time, right? This bitch never liked to use deodorant. She was stinking shit. You know what I'm saying? And then what I did, I went to Macy's and I bought her like a set of like perfume and deodorant and everything. You know, the bitch still never wear that shit. She was working at she was doing like in the summertime, she was doing you know, like downtown, right? You know, like downtown. I'm not gonna say where I live, but downtown, she was like doing like bus tour for tourists. She will help like people who's doing like those bus, you know, like people that's on top of the buses doing the tour downtown, right? She was doing that. One of the people was brave enough to tell her she was she stink. She came home and started crying. Yes, she said like, "Do you smell me? Do I stink?" I said, "Yeah, you did. You do." Finally, I was able to, cause she asked me. I didn't want to lie to her because that shit. You see what I'm saying? The coochie was good. I just didn't want to let her out, but she stink. So I told her like, "Yeah," and then she said, "Oh, why you never told me? Somebody said I was stink." I was like, bro, I bought you deodorant, I bought you perfume. Why didn't you wear that shit? You should have known. You know what I'm saying? I bought you that shit out of nowhere. You see what I'm saying? It's not like that was your birthday. That was something.
Damn, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, bro, where your mind is? You're not catching up, bro. Like, and then she was pissed off at me too.
Yeah.
Because she felt like, oh,
she probably thought that was.
She was more pissed off because she felt like I wasn't like, bro. I wasn't supporting you. Yeah.
Things you were supposed to just tell it. Now, if you told her she stank, she'd have still took that as disrespectful.
Yeah, she would have been mad. You know how women is, man.
So it don't matter what you would have.
And she would have been like self-conscious about herself and her body and shit. So to avoid dealing with that, man, I dealt with the stinky situation. Man, us men, we gotta deal with a lot, man. I'm telling you. The bitch stink, you tell her she stink, she's mad at you. Like, bro, you should mad at the shower, not me or deodorant. Not me.
Deal with that shit. That's why I don't do relationships. If I want the head or the coochie, I'll pay for it. And if it's not right, you don't get paid.
Yeah,
I don't pay for I pay for
people probably gonna enjoy the story, man. The females are gonna come for us, man. Like,
I don't give a fuck. Females ain't.
Ladies, wash your ass, man. Cause this is the worst, bro. This is a smell that, cause that had happened to me before, man. It's a smell that, if you smell that shit, bro, it's a smell that will stay in your mind. You'll never, bro. It's a smell you will never forget. I'm telling you, you know what I'm talking about, because you said that had happened to you before. It's a smell that, it's like you go into like a cemetery, right? The smell of, I don't, do you feel like I'm disrespecting women, bro?
Brother, you telling
I'm going
too
far?
You telling your truth.
Because by me saying cemetery, I feel like I'm going too far.
If
But
you feel like you're
fuck
going
it,
too far, then you're going too far.
man. Fuck it, man. Like, here's what I'm saying, bro. It's like when you go to a cemetery, there's a smell that you'll never feel. The smell is, you'll never forget it, right? It's the same thing. When you smell like a stinky coochie, bro, that smell will stay in your brain. You'll never forget it. It's the same shit. The thing about it, I don't know how you be with yourself, not knowing that you stink. You know what I'm saying? When I'm stink, I know that I gotta hate the shower, man. You know what I'm saying? But some women, bro, they open their leg wide open, knowing that shit smell. Yeah. My bad, ladies. That was my story, bro. Don't get mad at me. That's what I lived. Your boy Gary. Shout out to Gary, man. Gary, subscribe to the channel, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know you're having fun right now. Are you like first time? Cause it's the first time I've seen you here, man. Gary, are you a first time subscriber? First time you're watching the live stream? Let us know, man. Thank you. It said like women be the first to talk about us, man, being dirty, but the coochie be stinky. That's so trifling. Yeah, it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because they be using, I mean, most of those bitches that be fucking left and right, you know what I'm saying? They page violence be fucked up all over the place, and then they be putting that shit on YouTube, man. Like, bitch, go wash your ass, man. Yeah. Bro, I mean, I had fun, man. Did you have fun with the stream?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Gary, let us know, man. Is it your first time watching the stream? I know there's sometimes there's people that be watching, they don't be commenting, you know what I'm saying? But let us know, man. It's your first time. Shout out to you, man. I hope to see you here again on Friday, because we'll be here Friday at 8 p.m. We're gonna have a better live, because today it wasn't the greatest like we usually do, because the past show we did, it was really, really well. It was really great. I had a lot of fun doing it. You know what I'm saying? When I was whooping your ass. But today, yeah.
Nah, yesterday, I mean, that last one, yeah, you had your little drink. You was on one. That was probably one of your best ones.
All right, man. Oh, this is first time catching up live, but I've been subscribed for a minute. Bro, let us know, man. What do you think, man? Do you like the live stream? Or what do you think, man? Any subjection? What do you think we should do? I know, like, my accent sometimes is fucked up, but you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying my best, man.
Hey, Gary, my man really don't know about he really think everything is a conspiracy theory when it comes to the industry. He think everything is a conspiracy theory. He don't think nothing is, he don't believe nothing.
Yeah.
Shit crazy, but yeah, it's time to go because my phone about to die.
Yeah, but I had fun, man. Shout out to Gary Hall, man. We'll be back Friday at 8 p.m. for a better show, man.
Never seen Snoop roll something like this.
Man, that shit looks small, man. I don't know. Maybe it's my screen.
It is. But Snoop shit don't even be this big.
For real?
Sorry.
Yeah. But like I said, man, shout out to Gary. Shout out to everybody else that's going to watch the show after, man. We'll be back Friday, 8 p.m. Thank you, everybody. My name is Carlo, your boy. Be more careful. Take care, everybody. Shout out to Gary again. Peace.
Peace.
Take a shot if you like golden showers. I do.
Huh?
Look at my African American over here. Look at him.
Will you shut up, man?
Listen, who?